Hello and welcome to the channel. Earlier this year I gave up having a company car, and as it was still summertime I mostly stayed riding my Suzuki SV650, but as the warm weather gave way to rain and more recently icy cold mornings, I thought it'd be better to be in four wheels than in two. Now with a budget of £2,000 I needed something that was affordable, but after coming off a motorbike I also wanted something fun. I only have a 10-minute journey to work and we've got a family car, so it didn't need to be practical. So I was looking for something that was two-seater, convertible, and for that fun factor, rear-wheel drive. A quick search to see what's available at that price gives you a few options. You've got MG's TF, great car but a little underpowered. There are loads of MX-5s for that price, but they all seem to be rusting from the inside out. You've then got the SLKs, which seem to have been around the world twice, so very high mileage ones. Or you've got the Z4, but they seem to be holding their price quite well, so if you want anything with a bit of power, you've got to spend a little bit more cash. But staying with the BMW Roadster, it was my brother who suggested to me that for a few more pounds you could get something that's a bit more refined, a bit more up to date. Why not get the BMW Z4? So for £2,400 I managed to get myself a 2003 Z4 SE, which is the mid-range trim spec level that you see the most of. And it's got a silky smooth straight 6 2.5 litre petrol engine up front, linked with a 5-speed manual, and it puts out about 190 horsepower, although with 90,000 miles on it it's probably got a few less than that. But it still pulls really well and it sounds great once you get past 4 grand. In my opinion, it's still one of the greatest sports cars from the early 2000s. You get fantastic grip coming through these corners. Power delivery is wonderful, and with the top down it gives you this fantastic immersive experience. Of course, puts a big smile on your face. The design is not exactly beautiful, but very muscular. There are some design cues that I really like, such as the ducktail spoiler, the aggressive waist cuts that run along the side, and the long front that gives it a really true roadster look. The interior is simple but effective, as you'd expect from a German manufacturer. There is some storage in the cabin, nowhere to put your drinks, which can be a bit frustrating, but if you're planning a weekend away and you just want to put a couple of suitcases in the boot, then there's plenty of room to do that. I did nearly buy another one. It had a few more options on it, a few less miles, but I took it for a test drive and the engine management light came on, so obviously I walked away from that one. But I found this one soon after, and I think it looks great with the silver and the red leather combo. It does have a few suspect patch-ups on the bodywork, but overall it's in good condition, especially for a 17-year-old car. It's been serviced regularly and has loads of receipts showing work and that's been completed, so mechanically it's been well looked after. I've done a few bits on it already. The first thing to go was the car stereo. I was getting a little bit fed up of the Bruce Springsteen CD that was left in the old one, so that's come out. The glove box, the handle was broken, but that's sorted. And this window was so loose that the bracket was actually stopping the window from coming up. So off came the door card, tightened that back up, and we're okay now. It does have a service coming up and an MOT, but once that's out of the way, I'll be looking at doing a few cosmetic upgrades and getting that dodgy paintwork sorted as well. Overall though, I'm really pleased with it, and I'm looking forward to the springtime when I can have the top down without wearing multiple layers. So that brings us to the question, is this an affordable sports car? Yes, I think it is. It's got style and power, it's well built and gives you a truly engaging driving experience as well. It's a capable motorway cruiser, but it's really at home on these twisty B roads, top down, sun shining. And there is a bonus to owning this car, and that is of course the community that we have here in the UK. There are plenty of proud owners from what I can see who really cherish their Z4s, and once we beat this virus, I'm looking forward to getting out and meeting some of them. And I can't wait.